Of all the workers that worked in the Australian bush, the Aussie shearer was considered king of the bush, as he used to command the greatest pay. Take a look at the back-breaking work they had to do.
Left school when I was 13 and went out to give the next door neighbour a hand to do his shearing. I went out there rouseabouting. Jock Cornell asked me would I like to take on rouseabouting. He was short of a rouseabout in a shearing shed, so I went out rouseabouting with him, and I rouseabouted in quite a few sheds for Jock. And then one of his shearers got sick. So they said to me, would you like to take on the shearing, because this other fella got sick and they were short of a shearer, so they got me to take on shearing. And that was about 1950, I think, when I started shearing with Jock. And that would be around about the time that I shore out at Hoskissons, I think around about the 50, 51 area that I was shearing out there then. Well, I didn't stay in it long. I was only 45 years in it. So, I was never a gun shearer, but I used, 120, 130 a day would be my average, I suppose. I had two brothers, they were shearers too. We used to shear together, the three of us. The three of us shore for 45 years. I found that shearing was good in the fact that it didn't matter where you were, you could always pick up shearing. You could always get a job shearing somewhere. At least you'd get your fare home, if nothing else. So I found it good that way, and I found that working with different people all the time was quite good. See, every week you'd be in a different shed somewhere and meeting different people, and all a pretty good team of blokes, most of them. They were very good to work with. I shored Thurlow Downs that year. We shored there for 22 days, there was 10 of us there. And then I went from there to Lila Springs. We shored 16,000 there. And then I went from there to Kaywarra in Queensland. We shored 60,000 there, in two different sheds. Rather than move the sheep, they moved the shearers. The shed was, the farm, the place was Kaywarra and Currawinya together were 40 acres short of 1 million acres. Very interesting out there, shearing in the backcountry, especially when you're shearing out there in the middle of January. See, I finished a shed, I was 17 miles from Jenolan Caves, down in the coal country, on the 17th of December, and I started at Thurlow Downs on the 7th of January, and I think the coldest day we had was 117 Fahrenheit for the 22 days we shore there. So it was pretty hot weather, I tell you.